Yes, sir. It brings purified energy, purified air into my space, and I love that. I love the simplicity of a paleo santo wood. I think that's what it's called. Aromatic type of smell, and I just love the potency of it. So, how we doing, y'all? How we doing? It's good to see you guys. It's Wholesome Brent. If you didn't know, now you know. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you get with the program and subscribe if you haven't already. So how I usually start my days is kind of an orientation of how I scramble and get my day going the night prior. Actually, I kind of like to know ahead of time how I'm going about my day, like what's today in store. I don't just get into the day and be thinking like, what are we gonna do today? That gives me so much room for error. Honestly, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going about your day randomly, but for me, I do better with structure. I do better with just organization and like what are we doing today? Like, I don't like to just I don't like to have too much time on my hands, because it makes me anxious. It makes me feel like I'm not being useful, I'm not being productive, and I'm realizing like time is so precious, it's valuable. And I know it's so cliche to say that, but it really is, to the point of, yo, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? If you spending time just wasting time, what are you doing? We got to reevaluate our time, our energy, and how we go about our day-to-day, time management. So here are some tools for me. Here are some productivity hacks, just some tips that maybe you can introduce in your life and maybe polish up if you're not already. It's been a process. Like I always say, I didn't start off like this. This is kind of like this is something that I'm learning. It's steps, and these are things that help me. I'm not saying that these are the only way of going about your time and how you can be more productive. It's just what helps me. Maybe it can help you. If I don't have meals like scheduled out ahead of time, I like to know what I'm about to eat, how I'm about to go about my day. So tomorrow, I'm planning right now how we're gonna go about it. We try to start as early as possible. Waking up early doesn't mean that you're gonna have you just be waking up just to be waking up. If you're not waking up to like make use of your time and your energy, you're just up just to say that you're up at these hours. It's kind of useless. You might as well just go back to sleep. But I start my days early. It's just for me, I like the space. I like to have time where I can soak up for myself, do some type of physical workout, and then I go to work. Usually I get home and maybe something to eat, maybe scramble a little bit. I don't really watch that much TV. I spend probably, to be honest, an hour at max a day on TV. That's just being honest. I don't watch TV so much. I watch a lot of YouTube and a lot of videos and whatnot, but I don't spend a lot of my time watching TV. Just being honest. I like watching movies and like different shows. I've been hooked on Fresh Prince. I can't even lie. I can sit down and watch like back-to-back episodes, and that's dangerous because I don't like to be stuck on the couch. I like to be activated. I like to be thinking. I like to figure out what we're doing versus just being stuck. There's a time for relaxation, there's a time for action. During the week, you should be more in action mode. You should be scaling out your time for down the line versus just chilling, and then one day you look up and that's all you ever doing is chilling. Let's change it up if we could. So just finished up the meal prep for the the morning and whatnot, so I don't gotta rush, because a lot of the times I do find myself scrambling. I don't like to rush or do anything where I feel like I have to just be so in a hurry. I really prefer to do things ahead of time. It's just the way I go about it isn't always accurate. That's why I have to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and be like, this is me 24/7. This is perfect. It's just more so my ideal way of going about it. Mostly. Majority of the time, I'm on point. I like to just slow things down by the end of the day. I don't like to go to bed with an attitude or anything like that. I like to make peace within the last part of the day. Usually I'm stretching. Usually I'm setting the tone for what we're doing the next day. And this helps me have a better outlook of how I'm gonna go about my day to follow up. So it's about that time. It's about that time to KO. I'll see you guys in the AM. What's the deal, y'all? Top of the day, top of the morning. Still night out, or still dark out. It's early in the morning, right? We at the LA Fitness trying to get a fit in. Usually I do not be at no gym. For the last couple of days I've been having these 3-day passes that allow me to come here and get some work in. Like I said from yesterday, we're just continuing on from the prep from the day prior. That's kind of how I really am successful at having a more productive day, because I don't just randomly start my days. These are started in advance. Everything's a prep from the following night. So we're here at the gym doing a few things, just trying to get some work in, trying to get our body right, trying to get the mood up, right? This is another way I stay productive. I work out 5 to 6 days a week. It doesn't have to be, like I always say, it doesn't have to be anything like crazy. It just has to be 20 minutes of something challenging, something of resistance that will push yourself, that will challenge you and really help you grow. Because we're at the point in life where if you're not forcing yourself or putting you through uncomfortable moments purposely, then you're going to be stagnant. Your energy is going to be like entropy. You're not going to be able to transfer that energy in a useful way. So make it a habit. And these are one of the things that I do. I just come to the gym, try to get some work in. So I'm here right now and I'm going to finish off with these ab workouts and I'm going to get back to you guys. This is a big part of how I stay productive and how I really stay anchored. Just coming to facilities or gym or just testing myself. It's along the lines of what I do to stay productive and really just to build momentum and to carry the torch, because how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you can do the little things the best as possible, as best as you could, then you have a way better chance at having a greater advantage, a better vantage point for you. Being productive is relative. It's what works for you. It's not about looking at everybody else to see what they're doing, to mimic their style. It's about developing your own craft. It's about developing your own style. Doing the things that are really potent in your own life that will benefit you and keep you raised to a higher standard. We don't, what they say, we don't rise to our expectations. We rise to the level of our preparation, something like that. You know, I love the quotes. I love those sayings. I think you get my point. You get my gist. This is just one way that helps me. I see all these good people in the gym get into it, and it's a good feeling to see that there's a bunch of other people around you that are out here doing the same thing, trying to support their life and trying to better their lives. And I see a lot of examples of productivity on an early weekday. It's a beautiful thing to see. It gets you fired up, and that's what it's about. So go out there, be an example for somebody else, do your part. Do what works for you. Just try your best. Put your best foot forward. Put your best efforts in whatever you do. That's another way you can stay productive. Do your best. Do your best. Always do your best. That's one of the 4 pillars, and forgot the book. You get what I'm saying. Always do your best. That's one of those things that you want to do. I'm working on that more often, because before it was all about just lagging off and just half-assing it. And at this point, we want to put our best foot forward, because we want to look back and say, yeah, we did that. It's Wholesome Brand. You guys take care. We'll see you guys on the next one. Hope you guys liked the video. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that like button, get these boosts up. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more of me and more of what this journey has to offer. Sorry the light ain't the best. We working on it. Freeway in the back, so that's all the background noise. You know what it is. As always, you guys take care, and we officially out. Deuces.